problem. We've got a car here that broke down on us. The heater core hose broke. In my research, I found that this is an extremely common problem. And here it is. Here's your heater core hose, metal crimped on fitting with this piece of plastic with a quick connect. Well, heat and plastic don't typically mix, and this is sitting right on the block with hot antifreeze going through it, and what happened? It breaks. So there's more of these that'll probably happen coming up, but right now this is the one I'm dealing with, and so I'm not gonna do this. I'm not going back with this. This is a 2014 Chevrolet Traverse, so I don't have to worry about warranty or anything like that. So instead, we're gonna do heater hose, 5/8 heater hose, and a couple of hose clamps. We're gonna knock this thing out. Let's get at it. You probably better get it on the upper section first. Okay. That's on there getting tight. Now to get it on right here. I'm putting this hose clamp right below that lip on that hose barb there so that it can't slip off. That's what these big pliers were for. I lubricated the inside of this tubing heater hose and pushed it over that lip about an inch or so, enough to get this hose clamp on there and tie it. And with it in that condition, it won't slip off. It'll just pull up against that lip. And that'll be good. Alright, let me see if I can get a good shot of what we did here. Yep, so there's the hose clamp that I put on. That's where the quick connect fitting was, right there. And then my hose comes up there, turns in there where it originally connected, and I put a hose clamp there. So while I got everything apart, here, let's go ahead and replace the air filter. There's the housing. Old filter, new filter. Uh-oh, dropped a screw. I think I heard that screw hit the ground. We should be all right. Well, I can't find it. We'll look for it. It's pretty warm out here today. Very hot. Right now the temperature is 101 degrees. Heat index of like 107. 6 o'clock in the evening. It's hot. And it's only June. We still got a long ways to go. August isn't even here yet. August and September is when I'm most miserable. Oh, there go the bicyclists. I lost that other screw. I don't know where it's. I couldn't find it on the ground anywhere. Isn't that the way it goes? Give it another look here. I ain't too worried about it, but you know, you just assume not lose a screw, you know? Where would it have gone? I mean, it fell down right in there. I thought I heard it hit the ground, and yet it's nowhere to be seen. Let me look one more place. All right, now it's time for this thing. I think it goes right here. We're going to pretend like it does anyway. As a matter of fact, I think that even has to go right there. All right, tighten those guys up right there. Okay, that ain't coming off. I've got antifreeze in my overflow. So once I start it, and we need to start it right now. Now's the time to start it. We'll go ahead and start this thing. Check for leaks. Hopefully we don't have any. It's cold right now, but already I don't see any leaks. And last night we were spraying antifreeze everywhere, right in here. We've got a good seal on everything. It should suck that antifreeze out of that reservoir and refill the engine and radiator, and I should have to put some in it. So let's see what happens. Alright, so we're here in the car, and last night it hit that 210 mark, which is where the thermostat normally stays, and it just kept climbing, especially when I gave it some gas. Now, my check engine light came on, so that's new. But let's give it a little gas. We'll sit here with it just a little bit longer and make sure. We'll maybe even take it for a little test drive. Okay, update. Started it up. It sat there good at 210 for a while, but eventually overheated. It took a little bit longer, but it did it anyway. So I came out here, I took this front plastic cover off, and I took the radiator cap off, and I think we had too much air in our system. So let's put some more antifreeze in it. This is the full strength stuff right here. Alright, now put a little water in it. that's a lot more water there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, I think let's start it with the lid off, because I think there's too much air in the system. So we're going to run it with the lid off to let the air out maybe. The radiator's doing exactly what it should be doing. Looks like we're finding more little pockets of air, ain't we? Oh yeah. Alright. We've put quite a bit of water in it. Let's add a little more antifreeze. I just use that antifreeze that you can add to anything. That way you don't have to worry about it. Alright, we are running hot, but it's only like 220. Let's see if we can figure this out. I just turned the heater on to help get air out of the system. Well, it's just sucking it right down. Still bubbling. Okay, our temp has come back down. I think you saw there before I turned the heater on the way it was steaming and blowing out of this radiator. We were still airlocked in there, and once I turned that heater on, I think it opened that valve, and I think that's what's going to fix us up here. Yep, so we've dropped back down. Just put a little more water in it. There's still air in that system. We're going to get it out though before we put the lid on it. All it should be doing in there is you should be able to see the water and the antifreeze kind of just moving through the radiator. I mean, you still got bubbles, you still got air. So we're going to keep on it here in just a little bit. We'll have it. Or at least that's what I've been told. It seems to be doing pretty good so far. Alright. I'll check back in here in just a minute. Alright, well, we're showing a little temp there. 212, 213. It just jumped up. I've got the heat on 90. Alright, let's go see where we're at on the radiator. Put a little more water in it. Alright, let's see if we're doing any good. Oh, honk the horn. Alright, Tim's back down. Alright, let's do this. Put the lid on it. There we go. Alright, let's take it for a quick test drive. I got the heater on. That's not going to be very comfortable. Let's turn the AC on. That'll put our coolant system to the test. Still don't know why the check engine's light is on. I did have the mass airflow sensor turned off at some point. But, alright, let's go for a little drive. Here we go. That's still working great, by the way. Well, that air conditioner feels nice. It is hot outside. All right. Right now we're looking pretty good. Running perfect on temp 210. Air conditioner's on, so we're putting the system to the max. What's this beautiful country back in here? One of my favorite places to drive is just right here behind my house. It just doesn't get any better than this. Nice country drive. Yeah. Should we go left or right? I usually go right. This kind of stuff right here reminds me. Don't litter. All right, we're moving right along here. Water temp on engine is staying good. Check engine light still on, don't know why. Not too worried about it. I probably left something unplugged under there. It's funny. And we're doing good. Got 133,000 miles on this car. Bought it secondhand. It's been a pretty good car. I haven't had to do a whole lot to it, but what little I have done has been successful. I haven't had to give up on it yet. So water temp staying right where it should. I think we've got it licked. All right, we're coming up on my favorite spot in the whole drive, right up here. there's the canopy completely covering the road. It's like a tunnel, and they have to cut it to keep it from just growing completely up. But this is it not just beautiful? You have this open wood country where cows keep it ate down. It's not very long, but man, I love that spot. Anyway. Alright, we're making our way back to the house. Whoa, stopped in the road here. Ain't that something? I'm gonna ease around them here. Oh, now they're gonna go. There ain't no telling. Probably had to go send a text message. Nothing better than coming around a blind curve to a stopped vehicle. Alright. There's the electric pole people. I like to see them. There ain't nothing worse than a crooked electric pole. Just unsightly. Alright. And we're pulling back up here. Pulling back up to the house. Water temp still great. This is gonna be deemed a successful mission. Alright, well there we have it. All put back together. Looking good. You know, that I think of it. Let's go ahead and do this in-cabin air filter too. Look at that. That is dirty. Shoot, well, I'm glad we changed that. Airflow pointing down. There we go. Alright, that's done. It's been sitting here at an idle now for a few minutes. Everything's looking good there. Let's check our temp one more time. Alright guys, well, thanks for coming along with me on this automotive repair journey on the 2014 Chevrolet Traverse heater core hose brake. I appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good day. Bye.